Abundance is more than just a word. It's a mindset, a way of living, a philosophy that invites fulfillment, prosperity, and joy into every corner of your life. To embark on a journey towards abundance is to open yourself to possibilities, to recognize the gifts that already surround you, and to cultivate habits and thoughts that attract even more good. The Abundance Bible isn't about material wealth alone. It's about the richness of relationships, the depth of personal growth, the satisfaction of meaningful work, and the serenity of spiritual well-being. It's about living life fully, with gratitude, intention, and an ever-expanding sense of what's possible. To begin the journey, let's first dispel some common myths about abundance. Many people equate abundance solely with financial prosperity, believing that to be abundant is to be rich in material possessions. While financial security is an important aspect, true abundance encompasses all aspects of life. It's possible to have little in terms of material wealth, but still feel abundant in love, creativity, health, and happiness. Conversely, some people may have great financial resources, yet feel empty or unfulfilled. The key is to understand that abundance is an internal state, reflected in our attitudes, actions, and experiences. The foundation of abundance is gratitude. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our energy and perception. Gratitude is a powerful magnet that draws more blessings into our lives. Begin each day by acknowledging the things you are grateful for: the warmth of the sun, the laughter of a friend, the food on your table, the opportunity to learn and grow. Even in challenging times, there is always something to be grateful for. The practice of gratitude rewires our brains to notice the positive, creating a fertile ground for more abundance to take root. Alongside gratitude, clarity of intention is essential. Abundance flows where our attention goes. Take time to reflect on what abundance means to you personally. Is it freedom from worry? Is it the ability to help others, to create, to learn, or to enjoy life's pleasures? Write down your intentions and revisit them often. Be specific. Vague desires yield vague results. Instead of saying, "I want more money," clarify how much, by when, and for what purpose. Instead of wishing for better relationships, define the qualities you seek in friends or partners. Clear intentions act as a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you recognize opportunities as they arise. There's an unbreakable link between abundance and belief. Our beliefs create our reality, shaping what we think is possible for us. If deep down you believe that you're not worthy, not capable, or that good things are reserved for others, those beliefs will limit your ability to attract abundance. Examine your self-talk and challenge limiting beliefs. Replace thoughts of lack with affirmations of possibility. I am worthy of abundance. Opportunities are everywhere. I have the skills and talents to succeed. These new beliefs, repeated and reinforced, begin to shift your reality from the inside out. Taking inspired action is the next step. Abundance is not a passive process. It's not enough to wish or hope. You must also act. This doesn't mean working yourself to exhaustion or chasing every opportunity. Inspired action is about listening to your intuition, following your excitement, and moving forward with trust. When you feel a nudge to call someone, to try something new, or to take a risk, pay attention. These impulses are often the universe's way of guiding you towards greater abundance. Celebrate small wins along the way, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Every step forward, no matter how small, builds momentum. Another key to abundance is generosity. The act of giving, be it time, attention, resources, or kindness, creates a flow of energy that returns to you multiplied. Generosity is a declaration that you live in a world of plenty, not scarcity. When you give freely, you send a signal that you trust in the abundance of the universe. This doesn't mean you should give beyond your means or neglect your own needs. Rather, it's about sharing from a place of wholeness, knowing that what you give comes back in unexpected ways. Notice how acts of kindness, volunteering, or sharing your skills uplift not only others, but also your own spirit. Abundance also thrives in environments of collaboration rather than competition. While healthy competition can motivate, the belief that there's not enough for everyone creates a scarcity mindset. Instead, seek out opportunities to collaborate, to support others, to celebrate their successes as well as your own. When you help others rise, you raise yourself as well. The abundance mindset says, there is enough for everyone. And this belief opens doors to partnerships, friendships, and opportunities that would otherwise remain closed. Mindfulness and presence are vital tools on the path to abundance. Too often, we live in the past, regretting missed chances, or in the future, fearing what might go wrong. Abundance lives in the present. When you are fully present, you can recognize the gifts that are already here. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to your senses, ground you in the now. In this state, you become more receptive to inspiration, more attuned to your needs and desires, and more likely to make choices that nurture abundance. Don't underestimate the power of your environment. The people, places, and things you surround yourself with influence your mindset and energy. Seek out spaces that uplift you, that spark creativity, that invite peace. Let go of clutter, both physical and emotional, that weighs you down. Nurture relationships that are supportive and loving, and set boundaries with those that drain your spirit. You have the power to curate your environment to support your vision of abundance. It's also important to cultivate resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and abundance doesn't mean the absence of challenges. Rather, it's about how you respond to them. Resilient people see setbacks as temporary and solvable, not as evidence of permanent lack. They learn from mistakes, adapt, and keep moving forward. When difficulties arise, remind yourself of past times you've overcome adversity. Trust in your ability to find solutions and seek out support when needed. Every challenge overcome is a step towards greater abundance. Let's explore the role of purpose in abundance. When you align your actions with your deeper purpose, you tap into a wellspring of energy and fulfillment. Purpose gives meaning to your efforts and attracts opportunities that resonate with your values. If you're unsure of your purpose, reflect on what brings you joy, what feels meaningful, and where your talents intersect with the needs of the world. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as spreading kindness, creating art, or nurturing a family. When you live on purpose, abundance naturally follows. Another essential element is the willingness to receive. Many people are comfortable giving but struggle to receive. They may feel undeserving, embarrassed, or worried about being indebted. To live abundantly, practice graciously accepting compliments, help, and gifts. Say thank you and allow yourself to feel worthy of good things. The more you receive, the more you have to give, and the cycle of abundance continues. Financial abundance, while not the sole focus, is an important area to address. To attract and sustain financial well-being, develop a healthy relationship with money. View money as a tool for creating good rather than a source of stress or conflict. Educate yourself about managing, saving, and investing your resources. Set financial goals and track your progress. Avoid comparing yourself to others or measuring your worth by your bank balance. Instead, focus on creating value, serving others, and making wise choices. Remember, true wealth is not just about accumulation, but about the freedom and possibilities that money can provide. Abundance in relationships is built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Nurture your connections by listening deeply, expressing appreciation, and being present. Let go of relationships that are toxic or one-sided, and seek out those that inspire and support you. Practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Holding on to grudges or past hurts blocks the flow of abundance. Remember that every relationship is an opportunity to give and receive love, understanding, and growth. When it comes to health, abundance means more than absence of illness. It's about vitality, energy, and a sense of well-being. Prioritize self-care. Eat nourishing foods, move your body, get enough rest, and manage stress. Listen to your body's signals and honor its needs. Cultivate a positive body image, focusing on what your body can do rather than how it looks. Abundant health is a foundation for enjoying all other forms of abundance. Creativity is another wellspring of abundance. Whether you express it through art, writing, music, problem-solving, or innovation, creativity connects you to the infinite possibilities of the universe. Don't judge your creative efforts or compare them to others. Allow yourself to play, to experiment, to make mistakes. Creativity flourishes in an atmosphere of freedom and curiosity. The more you create, the more you realize that ideas and inspiration are inexhaustible. Spiritual abundance is the sense of connection to something greater than yourself, whether that's God, the universe, nature, or the human community. It's the feeling of being supported, guided, and loved unconditionally. Nurture your spiritual life through practices that resonate with you: prayer, meditation, time in nature, or service to others. Trust that you are always guided and that abundance is your birthright. Let's revisit the role of gratitude as we close. Make it a daily practice to write down or say aloud at least 3 things you are grateful for. When you focus on the good gets better. Gratitude turns what we have into enough, and enough is the foundation of abundance. Remember, abundance is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel full and days when you feel lacking. The important thing is to return, again and again, to the practices that nurture abundance: gratitude, intention, belief, action, generosity, collaboration, mindfulness, environment, resilience, purpose, receiving, financial wisdom, nurturing relationships, self-care, creativity, and spiritual connection. As you walk this path, you'll find that abundance is not something to chase, but something to allow. It flows naturally when you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth that there is enough. For you, for me, for everyone. The more you embody abundance, the more you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of prosperity, kindness, and joy. In every moment, you have the power to choose abundance. It begins within, and it expands outward, touching every aspect of your life. Trust in the process, celebrate your progress, share your gifts. The world is abundant, and so are you.